Before I healed from my irritable bowel, my breakfast food of choice was oatmeal, especially when I was a vegetarian. But even back then, I would sometimes have moments of indulgence and enjoy a Snickers bar. So if we were to compare the two, which one do you think would cause the greatest spikes in your blood glucose? What if I told you that that seemingly healthy oatmeal that most conventional docs recommend and a Snickers bar actually have more in common than you think, especially when it comes to sugar? Let's dive into the numbers, guys. When most of us think of sugar, we think of candy, soda, or desserts, but carbohydrates and other foods like oatmeal turn into sugar as well. Just in case you didn't get the memo, here's a quick way to estimate how much sugar is hidden in the foods you eat. Take the total carbohydrate number divided by 4. This gives you an estimate of how many teaspoons of sugar the body is actually processing. For example, let's start with oatmeal. 1 cup of cooked oatmeal has about 27 grams of carbs. 27 divided by 4 gives you about 6.75 teaspoons of sugar. I know that's a shocker for some of you who haven't heard this, but that doesn't sound like it fits Dr. Ken Berry's, what he calls the proper human diet. Now let's compare that to a Snickers bar. It has around 33 grams of carbs. 33 divided by 4 equals about 8.25 teaspoons of sugar. Now, I'm not saying oatmeal is identical to a Snickers bar. After all, it does have that fancy American Heart Association stamp on it, right? Well, that's actually my attempt at sarcasm, guys. But yes, oatmeal does have some health benefits. It does contain vitamins and minerals like magnesium and zinc, and for those of you who care about fiber, and as a carnivore I do not, it does check the fiber box. But here's where things go terribly wrong. Those benefits don't make oatmeal a free pass for most people. For people with metabolic syndrome and diabetes, the sugar load from those carbs can still cause sugar spikes. So let's answer the question that may have inspired you to click on this video. Here's something that surprises a lot of people. The Snickers bar might not spike your blood sugar as much as the oatmeal. The question is why? Because the Snickers bar contains protein and fat, which help slow the absorption of sugar and reduce insulin spikes. Stated another way, protein and fat help slow the digestion process, meaning that the sugar from the Snickers bar gets absorbed more gradually. And unlike the Snickers bar, oatmeal is mostly carbohydrate, meaning that the sugar hits your bloodstream faster and causes a more immediate insulin spike. So the question is, what should you do? I suggest avoiding oatmeal if you are not metabolically healthy or if you notice it's spiking your blood sugar. Let's face it, guys, a spike in blood sugar is a spike in blood sugar, whether it's from a candy bar or a bowl of oatmeal. So while oatmeal has more nutrients, the total carbohydrate load can still overwhelm the system of someone with insulin resistance or diabetes. So while the Snickers bar may not spike your blood sugar as sharply as oatmeal, both foods still lead to significant insulin responses, and neither is ideal for someone trying to achieve metabolic health by eating the proper human diet. So here's the good news, guys. There are a long list of alternatives that you can find from low-carb authors like Maria Emmerich or from websites like dietdoctor.com. So what's the takeaway? Even though oatmeal is often marketed as a healthy option for those dealing with metabolic syndrome or diabetes, I don't think that's true. Both foods should be avoided in that case. So focus on low-carb, nutrient-dense alternatives to stabilize your blood sugars instead. But if you found this video helpful, guys, please like, subscribe, share, so we can help spread the metabolic message throughout the world and help everybody eat the proper human diet. I'll see you in the next video.